So out of all the activities you were mentioning, like what percentage of your day do you spend, talking with customers or curing wine or doing invoicing, like all that stuff?
So I think most restaurants have it this way, especially when it gets to like higher end like Michelin restaurants and things like that. There's a tier system where it's like you have your beverage director, who's usually a somm as well, and is either through the quartermasters or WSET or what have you, and he oversees the program, and then you have what we call like floor somms, and these are the people that are just selling wine. Like, we're there for the shift, we're there for the night, and we're just here to sell wine. I spend a majority of my time working at the bar at Cork Bus. I'm like behind the bar, so it's a little bit of a hybrid kind of situation where it's like I make the cocktails too, but I'm also there to help and navigate the list for customers and everybody, obviously. But most of my day to day, I consider myself like I'm that floor somm situation where it's like this is where I spend my time. I spend my time talking to guests one-on-one and having that versus like doing the back end stuff, the admin stuff.
Sure.
Like I don't,
less fun.
It's less fun. Yeah, it's more like just writing things down. And I don't. Yeah, I think it's cool, but I'm like, no, I like the idea of like meeting people and having that conversation. For the most part, I want to believe that.
Right.
That's what I like to do.
Seeing their face when they try the wine.
Yeah, that too. Or them telling me I don't like Chardonnay, and then you're like, cool, try this, and then they're like, oh, I love that. You're like, cool, that's Chardonnay. that experience is always for me like so funny. You're just like, come on, like don't say that, like don't turn it down, like give it a shot.
That's what I feel like. That's what gets me really curious is that I feel like there's such good customers I've seen drink wine and such bad customers, and like the people who are super pretentious about like, oh, I know all the tastes and flavors and everything, and they're just totally ass backwards on it.
Yeah.
Versus someone who's just like, oh, like I want to try it all. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
What are those different ranges of people that you see, especially like at a wine bar where people are coming in all the time to drink?
It's it's actually been fun. It's been an experience working at Cork Bus. I've been there for about 5 years now. Which is like the longest I've ever spent in a certain location. I come like a nomad. I like to like pick up little bits and pieces and keep it moving. But Cork Bus has been just such an educational like kind of a establishment where it's like it builds community in the sense of like we're able to kind of learn with the guests too. Like sometimes guests are really knowledgeable and they come in, they're like, hey, like try this. Have you ever had it? And we're like, no. And they bring these bottles and you're like, thanks. And then there's situations where other guests are just like, I don't know anything, and you just kind of help them. But it's I don't know what the hell we were talking about. I was like, where am I going with that?
It was cool because I think actually one time I was on a date at Cork Buzz and I did a blind tasting at the bar. And it was like the best experience of all time. I think you hooked it up too.
No, it's fun. Yeah. So we have this thing where it's like it's fun. It's this blind tasting situation, and it's just it's $20 and you come in and we pour you 3 wines and you try to guess it, you know what I mean? But I tell people sometimes, like, it's kind of cool to just drink wine without having a preconception of what's in the glass, you know what I mean? Like, don't stress out about naming things correctly. Just drink it as is and enjoy it for what it is and tell me if you like it or not. Sometimes it's as simple as that. But no, going back, we were, I get exposed to a lot of people, and it's yes, there are people that are like aficionados, and like these people are like serious and they got it like that, man. They come in and they share these awesome bottles and they open up these awesome bottles, and they're very generous about it. And they're like, here, try this, and they're excited. They just want to share it with everybody around them. And then you get people that come in and just like obnoxious about the whole situation, like just kind of just want to swing their wine dick over it, like it's just like, I know this, this is what I normally drink. And you're like, that's cool, like. I know, like, cool. Like, yeah, we all know that's awesome wine. Like, you don't have to keep saying that to me. Like,
the posers.
It. Yeah, like, I kind of get it. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, I get it. We all get it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we know. You don't have to keep saying it, but,
They showed up to your place to flex on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's the weirdest flex. It's just like, what? Like, you came in here to brag. Like, yeah, like, cool. Like, yeah, that's what, like, you know what I mean? Like, who does that?